Hello, it is Friday, just about at the end of the workday. So we are officially starting the weekend. I wanted to take you through a weekend and kind of talk about consistency and things that I do to try to stay on track. Because as much as it is fun to, you know, live a little more, have a little more leeway during the weekends, if you just throw everything away and not treat yourself the best, it is gonna be a little bit harder to start the week, you know? So I just took Duncan for a nice long walk. I'm feeling great. And I have a very exciting package that just came that I wanna open. I have been patiently waiting. I ordered pumpkin spice latte protein last week, and you know how much I love my protein coffee. I cannot explain how excited I am. Fall is the best season. Pumpkin is the best flavor. I literally got 3. So I also got the protein bars. I love these First Form protein bars, and they have a deal where if you buy one of these, you can pair it with this for like a combo discounted price. So I got 1 combo, 2 combos, and then just an extra protein powder. Because I figured, you know, these are like a month's worth. Well, I can finish out September, have it all of October and all of November, and I'll get my pumpkin fix. Don't worry, we are trying this soon. First Form Level 1 Bar Pumpkin Spice Crunch. It's beautiful. That is so good. So I haven't worked out yet today. Normally on Fridays I would try to work out earlier in the day so I can do things at night, but I knew I didn't have any plans tonight because I have a pretty full day tomorrow. So I am gonna work out in a little bit. I think I'm gonna eat something first, but I feel like sticking to a Friday workout kicks off the weekend on a really good note. And not to completely bombard you with packages so early in the video, but I wanna figure out what to have for dinner, and I got another package today from Just Meats, which I talked about in a recent video. It's essentially like a seasoned and marinated meat subscription box. So it's not like HelloFresh where it's a full meal, it's just the protein source, but then it's just nice and easy to put meals together. So I might make something for dinner from whatever's in here. We have buffalo chicken breast, Texas rub chicken thigh, smoked Texas brisket, slow cooked pulled pork, braised pork Kahlua, beef tri-tip, and roasted turkey breast. They all come with a sauce to pair with them. I mean, this will be fun too. I'll kind of show you like what I eat throughout the weekend. Tomorrow is where things will go a little bit more crazy. I'll probably have like some drinks, be out and about more, like eating out more, but Friday nights in are a vibe. So we're staying in and gonna make something fun. Each one of these has like 4 to 5 servings of protein too. You wouldn't eat one whole thing in one sitting. We are gonna go with Texas rub chicken thigh. I honestly have no idea how this is supposed to taste. So we're just gonna make it and then figure out what I wanna eat with it. You literally pour the meat in a pan and pour the sauce packet over. And stir every 30 seconds for 2 minutes. Alexa, set a 2-minute timer. I kind of just want to throw it on a sandwich. It's nice because this is pre-cooked, you just have to heat it up. And I hate dealing with raw meat because it's gross. So we have like no veggies in the house. It's just that point of the week in the grocery cycle, but we do have a lot of bell peppers, so I just cut this up to munch on the side. I want at least some veggies for, you know, some balance, right? Gourmet. It is time to work out. I already have some good leggings on, so I just need to throw on a sports bra. Not gonna lie, I was on my period all week, so it has not been a very solid week of workouts for me, but that's okay. I always just kind of do what I can during this week. Take it slow, but also like try not to be lazy with it. Learn your boundaries. Although all week during my period, I usually do let myself sleep in a little bit later, so that does help. And paying extra attention to hydration during this week also helps a lot. You never regret a workout, you know? Like I'm in on a Friday night and I'm so happy that I just did that. I am fully out of oat milk, so I figured I would show you how I make it at home. I'll fill 6 cups of water into a blender. Add a teaspoon of vanilla. I literally just use the imitation, like the fake stuff, because the real stuff is expensive. 1 cup oats. You don't even have to let them like sit and soak or anything. Puree for 30 seconds. I have a couple different options for strainers. I do like to run it through twice. So I have this big one that I let catch like all the first like main big chunks. Cheesecloth just from Amazon, and then I have this fine net thing as well. So we'll separate the big chunks first. I'll save the pulp to put in like smoothies and stuff instead of just throwing it away. Pour it back into the blender, and we will do a couple layers here. And I'll store it right in this large half-gallon mason jar I got from Walmart. As I said, it is a stay in kind of Friday night. So it's gonna be a movie night, and I wanted to make shakes. Friday night treat. It tastes extra good knowing that I ate well and worked out today. You know, it's not like everything has to be an even cancellation or anything like that, but it does make me feel better, and I am more happy to treat myself when I have put in a little work. Also, I have the biggest sweet tooth, and I've been thinking about it for so long. I really want the Ninja Creamy. I'm so obsessed with ice cream. You know, some people like chocolate, some people like candy. Mine's always been ice cream, and I just think it would be worth it. If you have it, let me know. Good morning. I have been wanting to do an early-ish farmer's market Saturday morning for a long time, and we're finally doing that today. It's a little after 7:30, and I honestly love like an early morning Saturday, especially when I'm waking up to like do something fun on the weekend. So I just did supplements and like morning juices as always, just because it's part of routine, and that's like something that's not hard to also do on the weekend, you know, because it's not like there's no reason that I shouldn't do that no matter what time I wake up, you know. Whenever I wake up, I still take this out of the cabinet and I'll make a little greens and reds juice or whatever, like just some way to at least get fiber in the morning, because I didn't realize how important fiber is for your gut, which may sound stupid because I know fiber is like super important, but it's probably more important than you think, unless you've actually like looked into it. But now it's time for protein coffee, and I'm so excited. Pumpkin spice latte protein. This is the first time I'm trying it. I hope it is everything I am hoping and dreaming that it will be. I know it will be. I know it will be. Starting with some oat milk I made last night. Milk is warm. It smells good. I know buying 3 full containers is really ballsy for someone who's never tried this flavor before, but that's how confident I am that I'll like it because all of their flavors are so good. Anyone I've ever tried, like, I actually truly enjoy. I love that it's kind of orangey when it blends in. The moment of truth. I will say it has lived up to everything I was hoping and dreaming. It's good. It's definitely not too sweet, but it's pumpkin-y. It's not like overbearing with like spices flavors almost, because I feel like sometimes pumpkin flavors can be. I'm happy. I'm happy. And I think I'm even gonna take this to go in a few minutes so that I can get out the door. Okay, here's the final get up. Let's go. There was traffic driving here. I totally forgot the Ironman is this weekend, which is actually so cool. Like the Ironman is such a crazy race. Madison has so many like races and cool events like that. There was CrossFit games here a few weeks ago. Like, I don't know, it's super cool. It's actually a pretty active city, which I love about it. However, I just pulled up and I parallel parked like a boss. Something about me is I'm actually pretty good at parallel parking. Yes, I do have the cameras in my car, but I can parallel park. That is my flex of the day. Okay, so embarrassing. This group of people were taking up the entire sidewalk, which was kind of rude, right? Like, if people are passing you, make room. And so I had to like walk like a gajillion feet out of my way to go around these people. And one of the girls turns around and says, "Oh, I'm sorry." And I'm like, "Oh, it's okay." She wasn't talking to me. She wasn't talking to me. Yep. Like, I'm sorry, but one of my biggest pet peeves is when people lack like social awareness, like in that situation. When it's like, okay, there's a million people walking around, like you can't just like stand in the middle of everywhere. Like, it's not that big of a deal, but I'm just embarrassed now. Cause she literally turned around, but she went to turn around and talk to a different friend instead of me. And I literally looked at her, I had my sunglasses on at least, but I was like, oh, like it's okay, like it's fine. Like, I'll just walk in the dirt and the mud and like, you know, squeeze by. Anyways, I love the farmer's market. Reasons the farmer's market is so great. Okay, one, obviously you're buying fresh, nice, clean veggies, good foods for you. 2, you get exercise, right? You have to walk around at least a little bit. And 3, it's like such a sense of community there. You know, it's very wholesome, like just lifts your spirits. It's just a good, nice feeling, nice time. The Dane County Farmers Market is massive. So it goes all around the Capitol Square and there are so many vendors. Anyways, I got a cantaloupe. I actually love cantaloupe and I never buy them. I also got lettuce, like I said, I needed. A spring mix. I got some green beans and also some fresh carrots. Honestly, things like this, if I cut them up and like put them in containers and have them ready in my fridge, if I do things like that to stock up my fridge with actual healthy snacks, like I will eat them, right? If I have bad snacks, I'll eat the bad snacks. But if I actually have good, convenient, like easy snacks in my fridge, like I will eat them. It's just a matter of keeping it stocked and keeping them prepared. Because if I were to have to go in the fridge and like peel and cut things, like I'm not gonna eat it. But if it's already ready for me, like if I cut it and prepare it when I get it, then I'm so much more likely to make better choices, right? It's all in the preparation. I definitely need some water and some breakfast. I just want something like little and light, but good for me. So I always keep little flavored Greek yogurts in the fridge and I'm just gonna add some granola. I know I'm gonna be eating out later, so I always try to just kind of plan around what I'm doing in terms of balance, but also I know this has protein, this is good for gut health, whatever. And I think balance really helps you stay consistent. You know, it's a great point. Balance helps you stay consistent. So true. I almost forgot I totally need to run to the post office really quick today. And obviously it's Saturday, so they're not open all day, but I have a Poshmark order to ship out. Ready to go for a ride? Errand done. So Saturday workouts look different every Saturday, of course. Typically, I just do a long treadmill session. That's honestly all I'm really in the mood for on Saturdays. And sometimes it's just the easiest thing to fit in, right? Convenience-wise, what I'm feeling up to, like, that's typically what I go for. Today specifically, I knew I wanted to wake up, go to the farmer's market, whatever, get back, and then in a little bit, I'm going to an event. It's a fundraiser for a pet rescue, so Duncan's coming with me and everything, and I figured there'd be a little bit of gap between the farmer's market and when I want to go there. And I didn't fully get ready, right? So I'm like, I'll get home, get in a good 12-3:30 session, and then get ready and go and kind of be out and about, do whatever the rest of the day. So that's how I managed to fit it in today. If I was busier, I would try to get it done right in the morning. It really just depends. And Saturdays are definitely not my most intense or like long workouts. It's really just what I can fit in my schedule, and that's totally fine. As long as I do something, I'm doing something is kind of how I look at it for Saturdays. Sundays, tomorrow is typically a rest day. We'll get into that, whatever. But I am gonna go downstairs, get a good treadmill session in, and then get ready for the rest of the day. However, I did just get in a bunch of new activewear that I really wanna show you. I'll show you what I have on, and then after the workout, I'll show you the rest. So obviously I wore this to the farmer's market and stuff. It's all from Halara. I have other Halara pieces that I've gotten like throughout, you know, the past like 2 years or so. And all their pieces are really great, but the stuff I got in this order, I love. First off, we have this adorable little pink cropped zip up. It is the Waffle hooded drawstring zipper cropped casual sports sweatshirt. If you see the Waffle material, it's so cozy. Just a basic little cropped hoodie. And then I do have a little set on underneath. This top is so fun. It's very plain in the front, but the back, how adorable is that? Like, I love this little knot, and then it goes up high. Like, I just think it's adorable. It's called the Cloudful fabric backless cutout twisted crop yoga tank top, and the color is steel gray. And I did get these leggings to match. These Cloudful 3.0 leggings are new and allow 24/7 wear. They're so soft, they're very stretchy and like movable and comfy. So they're travel friendly. They were tested to make sure they stand the test of time. They have a very light support and feel like nothing in the best way.
Fingers through my hair, no, I get a little scared, cause you know you're my type.
You guys, my treadmill just shut off on me. I wanted to show you my time at the end, but I promise it literally just turned off. I've explained to you I've had trouble with this treadmill before. That's why when people ask where it's from, I never want to link it because I truly don't recommend it, but I'm not buying a new one because I'm gonna move in a few months. So I've just been dealing with it, but I was just about to reach 30 minutes and I was gonna start the cool down and it literally shut off. So I can't even prove to you that I got in my 12-30, but I hope you can believe it from the sweat. This is quite annoying, but it's not the first time it's happened. So I'm gonna walk a few minutes for a cool down, but I promise, I swear on my life, I just did a great 12-30 and the incline just feels so good. Like, I'm not getting in the most craziest productive workout today. That's okay. I'm gonna live, but I'm just so happy I did it. It's such a mental thing, such a physical thing, and I just will always stand by this workout. Like if I can do one thing, it's a 12 to 30. If you think you don't have time for a workout, but you have access to a treadmill and you got a half an hour, you have time for a workout. You literally can just walk, watch something, and zone out. Like I cannot recommend it enough. Now onto the rest of the Halara haul. I do have a 20% off code for all full priced items, which will be 20 green. And of course, all the products will be linked in the description box below. And a big thank you to Halara for sponsoring this video. The quality of all the products is super, super awesome, and the price points are really not that bad. Of course, you also have a discount code of mine to use on top. All of their different fabrics have super great benefits, and their size range is from extra small to 3XL. The next piece I got was a super fun long sleeve. Honestly, I think this could be worn out and in an active setting. It's super breathable. The material is very light, but it's lined where it needs to be. I got another Waffle hoodie in white because I just loved it so much, so I wanted to get one in white that was a little bit more versatile. We also have the high waist side pocket shaping training leggings. These have a little bit more support compared to the Cloudful leggings. They have medium support, so because they're called like training leggings, it kind of makes me think a little bit more intense workout. Super comfortable, they still fit really awesome, but they're just a little bit more supportive. I really wanted to get a cute little active skirt. I do think I could have sized up in this. It kind of has that like Meredith Blake-esque look to it. There are built-in shorts and it is super comfortable. Now this top, I love this top. It's basically like a 2-in-1. So there's a halter piece to it and then this long sleeve that goes over it and closes in the front. I just think the style is so cute. I really like the neckline of this next top. So of course it's super comfortable. It just looks stylish and it's perfect to pair with leggings in the colder weather that we're about to have. The Patitoff crossover leggings are different leggings than anything I've ever seen before. They're super nice, stretchy. They're like a light support. However, they're called Patitoff because pet fur, animal fur, etc. don't stick to it, which I feel like in general that is a really big issue if you do have pets. So this is a super awesome fabric and very necessary for the animal lovers out there. There's just so many options that everyone can really find a pair that fits them and their preferences best. I just really love the quality. They stand the test of time, so be sure to check them out. And don't forget to use my code for 20% off of any full priced item, which is 20 green. Again, everything will of course be linked in the description box. I just got ready for the dog event. I am having the worst eyelash day. I don't know why, but there's also a Badger game, so I just threw on a little cropped tee, a new pair of Halara leggings, some Converse. The reality of a typical weekend. My closet's a mess. We were at the dog bar for like 3.5 hours, so a really long time. Duncan had so much fun. It was good, it was good. They played hard. We had mac and cheese and beer. There was live music, like it was a good time. And then I came home and literally took a nap, so. I just took a shower and I'm gonna get ready and we are gonna go out and have some drinks and watch the Badger game at a bar. So we're gonna eat something here quick. The shower was much needed. Like it was so hot where like I just felt like I smelled like outside. For a long day filled with sunshine and also some alcohol. This is what I need. I should eat something. The problem is that I am not hungry. But if I don't eat now, it's gonna be at like 10 p.m. and I'm gonna be starving. Being smart, this is from last night. More of that chicken thigh and some green beans. Some for me, some for you. All right, let's go back out. It's an away game, so I'm not gonna lie to you. I did have quite a bit of drinks last night, but I'm awake. I'm not feeling bad. I was originally thinking I was feeling kind of sluggish, but honestly, the house needs so much cleaning and I actually love to clean. Okay, maybe it's not that I love to clean, I just love when the house is clean. So we're getting back on it today. I know this is very booby, but this is what I slept in. My face is very puffy from last night. That's the worst part. But it's okay. I was with a bunch of friends, it was a lot of fun, and YOLO, you know? And I don't know why we do this, but we walked home last night, and when I say walked home, I mean somewhere between 4 and 5 miles. So I got in some exercise last night. We Ubered there, but we ended up walking home just cause it was a nice night and we're like, you know what? Why not? Look at me, even in that state of mind, I'm like, you know what? Get your steps. Do your walks. It's good for you. Nevertheless, we are bouncing back. Need to get in some fiber. My second protein PSL of the season. This is so exciting. That's what I need. Oh, by the way, in a previous video, I mentioned that I have been taking omegas, and someone commented who is a soon-to-be pharmacist and said those are better to take with food. It absorbs better compared to just on an empty stomach. Even best if you eat it with foods that have fats. I got a little bit of cleaning in. We forgot we made plans last night when we were drinking for today. So I just took a really quick shower and I'm throwing on some tinted sunscreen and a hat. And we're gonna go to the terrace for a little bit. This hormonal acne is getting real old. The Packers play today, which means it feels like really fall. Like NFL football season is like going. So I may as well wear some green today. All right, ready. This leftover mac and cheese from the dog bar yesterday is exactly what I need. It's after 2 p.m. and I'm finally ready to eat some food. Not even in a hungover way, I just have like no appetite today, but it's coming back. Got a little bit of cleaning done, a little bit of work done. The Packer game is on, and I also got some new liquid IV. I always get the immune boost ones because they have vitamin C. I also got the acai berry flavor. I probably have liquid IV almost every day, actually. And I always have a code with them for 25% off and free shipping, which is always linked in every video. That one's good. I haven't had it in a long time. I don't typically work out on Sundays unless like my schedule's thrown off throughout the week and I'm needing workout or whatever, but I do, of course, like to go on a long walk, you know, the whole active rest thing. So we're gonna take dunks for, I don't know, like 2 miles. Good boy. It's honestly exciting that I'm wearing a sweatshirt on a walk. It's fall. I really haven't filmed much today. I've been cleaning, like just bopping around trying to get stuff done. I just placed a grocery order I'm gonna pick up in the morning for the week, which is excited. I'm ready to like get into routine. Like summer is to a close, but I need more consistency in my life and summer can be crazy. I'm cutting up the cantaloupe that I got from the farmer's market so I can have this throughout the week too. I do hope this was a good representation of like what I consider balance or like how to stay consistent on the weekends, because this was a pretty typical weekend for me. You know, sometimes I feel like you just have to plan and that's how you're able to make things work, right? You can have a busy life, but still, you know, try to get some movement in and it'll just make you feel better, not only for the day, but not as hard to bounce back kind of when the week starts. And it's like, yeah, I mean, go out, have drinks, have fun food, whatever, but you don't have to be eating out every single meal on the weekends, right? Nor does that actually make you feel good in the moment or long term. This is so good. Like, I'm a big fan of always trying to set yourself up for success, and if you plan out when you can do what, or you know, like this, even like prepping food to have throughout the week and the weekend, if you plan ahead, it's easier to make healthy choices and good decisions. Some weekends, of course, are harder than others, but just as I talk about how it's so bad to have like an all or nothing mindset, treat your weekends the same way. You know, you're probably a little bit unhealthier on the weekends compared to the week, but don't throw everything away because it's just that much harder to get back into it. I think that is my biggest piece of advice. Now, I'm not perfect. I need to remind myself this all the time, but the more you do it, the easier it is. That is it for this weekend. Be sure to check out Halara and use my code 20GREEN for 20% off all full priced items. Thank you so much for watching. I'm always rooting for you. Please subscribe if you have not, and I'll see you in my next one.